Hey everybody, and welcome back. It's good to be back. I feel like I haven't made a video in forever. I just have been super busy. And that being said, I've actually been out of town, so I picked up a few goodies. One being this lovely palette, the Urban Decay Vice 2. So excited for it. This is what the tutorial today is based off of, this palette. I almost missed out. I wasn't going to get it or not because I already own 3 eyeshadows now, or 3 Urban Decay palettes, this including 4, the other 3 being the Mariposa, the Glinda palette from the Oz collection, and then the Naked 2, which you've seen me do tutorials with already. And so the Naked 2 compared to the other 2, the Mariposa and the Glinda, it's different. It's a neutral palette, so I separate it from those 2. But with those, I feel like there's some shades that are very similar, and I thought getting the Vice 2, I would be able to like at least find some similar shades within the 2 that I already have. But this is, all the eyeshadows are brand new, but the thing is, once they're gone, they're gone. And that being said, when it came out, I kind of did a little bit of research, but I wasn't quite sold. I just like, well, whatever. I already have plenty of eyeshadows. I don't need this one. Well, boy, was I wrong. I went into an Ulta maybe several weeks ago. This palette's been out for about a month and a half now, if that. Could be wrong. But I went and swatched the eyeshadows, and they were just amazing. I don't know why I even looked past this palette. About this palette, it's so pretty, and I love the look that I made with it. I feel like it's one of my favorite looks so far that I've done. But looking at the palette, like everything about it I just love. I love the packaging, the little logo on it. It's cool because no 2 palettes are the same, so that's very unique. And then it's a hard plastic case, and then when you push it, it just pops up like that, and then it has like a full-size mirror the size of the case, which is so nice. So I actually took the plastic off, which is something, but then it came in a box that looked like this, kind of like this grayish, and then on the back it has like the shadows and the names. I love how Urban Decay does that. I keep the boxes just for that reason, but I just recently threw out my Naked 2 because that one was like falling apart and taking up so much room. There we go. That was hard. So yeah, you get a full-size mirror. I won't show you because I don't want to blind you. But then here are the eyeshadows. There are 20 of them, and then it comes with a dual-ended brush. It's like a shader and then like a little blending brush. I haven't used it yet. I just used the other brushes that I have. But my favorite out of this palette is Voodoo. I love this shade. It is so gorgeous. Okay, let me swatch it for you so you can see what I'm rambling about. Okay, so there it is right there. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but it makes a beautiful, beautiful shade on the eyes. And then my second favorite is Betrayal, which is this one right here. And then that's it, swatch. So I'm not swatching these very well, but on my eyes they look amazing. So for this tutorial, I'm using my most favorite eyeshadows from this palette. There's another one called Coax, and it's a pink shadow. It's like a pink, well, I'll swatch it for you. I didn't know if I had any hands left, but it's right there. You can't really tell, but yeah, these are so pretty. So yeah, look today is my most favorite eyeshadows from this palette. Awesome, very, very buttery texture, very, very blendable. And for those of you who don't know, kind of off the Vice 2 subject for a second, Urban Decay is coming out with a Naked 3 palette. It's really, really pretty. Most of them are pink toned eyeshadows. I've known about the palette for about a week, but now within the past day and couple days, a lot of beauty bloggers have gone on and done their blogs about that palette, so they give you swatches, comparisons to the other Naked palettes, and when it'll come out. So I'm super excited for those. So Urban Decay makes awesome eyeshadows, and the thing about them is when they come out with limited edition palettes like this, when they're gone, they really are gone. There are 20 eyeshadows. The Naked palettes do have 12. For those of you who own Naked 2 and Naked 1, or the first Naked, you kind of know how much that costs. This is a tad bit more, but I think you're getting 20 more eyeshadow than just a regular full-sized eyeshadow from Urban Decay by itself is $18. So this is a steal. So anyway, I'm going to quit rambling and get on to the tutorial. We'll talk to you soon, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Okay, I'm taking Max Painterly and priming my eyes. And now I'm just taking a piece of Scotch tape and applying that under my lower lash line up to the end of my eyebrow. That will make a sharp edge for our eyeshadow. Now taking Frappe by Makeup Geek, I'm using this as a transition color to really warm up my upper crease with a fluffy blending brush. Now I'm taking this gorgeous color, Shell Shock. It's kind of a metallic-y, silvery, beautiful color on the inner tear duct of my eye and slightly on my eyelid. And then Coax, this beautiful pink shimmery color. I'm applying that to the center of my lid, dragging it slightly over with just a flat shader brush. Now my favorite color, Voodoo, I'm going to grab that and pop that into my outer V area and just really work that into the lower crease. And it's just going to kind of give a winged out effect with this tape right here on the edge. I'm going to bring it slightly into my lid as well and just kind of drag it over my lower, or across my lower crease, just to add some depth. And it's beautiful, so some beautiful depth. Now just kind of blend that out, make sure it's all smooth and there's no rough or harsh edges, so it's just really blown out. Now taking the color Smoke Out, which is this charcoal grayish with a little bit of shimmer color, I'm going to pop that into my outer V as well, just to give it even more depth, just to kind of deepen everything up and really carve out the crease. Now taking a little bit of Max Fix Plus, I'm taking that pinky color Coax and just putting that right in the center because I lost a little bit of it, and this will really bring attention to the center of the eyes and make everything stand out and pop. And just blend that all out. Now with the color Betrayal, which is a beautiful duochrome blue color, another one of my favorite colors, I'm just going to pop that on top of the outer V just to add some color to that area. Now with the color Dope, it's like a peachy beige color. I'm going to be using this as my highlight and applying that with just a flat shader brush onto my highest points of my brow. Now with the shader brush, I'm just going to apply some Coax to the center of my lower lash line and then put Betrayal on the edge, on the outer corner of my lash line. And just blend it out really good. And then I'm going to be taking some winged liquid liner, I'm going to wing out my liquid liner and just do a thin line across the top so we don't lose any of the eyeshadow, so our eyeshadows stand out and it's not covered by liner. Now just take, I'm doing this Maybelline Age Rewind color just underneath the eye to help clean up any fallout and to kind of help brighten up that area. I'm going to use my fingertips to blend most of it out and then just buff the rest of it out with my flat top kabuki brush. Now this is just the original Loreal voluminous mascara. It just has a special limited edition packaging. I'm just going to apply a few coats, top and bottom lashes, just packing that on to lengthen my lashes. I love this mascara. It's an oldie but a goodie, but one of my favorites. Now I'm going to be taking Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. My NYX Matte bronzer is hibernating for the winter because now that I'm a little bit more fair complected, it's too orange on me. So this is a shade that I'm loving right now to kind of just sculpt and bronze my cheekbones. And then for highlighting, I'm not going to use anything too shimmery. I'm taking, this is Radiant Rose highlighter. It's a liquid highlighter, and applying that to areas of my face that I want it to be highlighted. And just blend that out again with my flat top kabuki brush. Now I lost a little bit of my bronzer, so I'm putting that back in. I do my highlighter before my blush, and the blush I'm using is Luminoso. It's a Milani baked blush, very, very pretty, very subtle. It's not to counteract with my eyeshadow. And that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. Bye.